I mean, I would say you spent about at least maybe like what 350 for the RAM, or no, 350 for the GPU, about like what 50, 60 for RAM, about like 100-ish for motherboard. Uh,
And then like 100 like what 120 for everything else. Not like 160,
yeah,
but that includes the mouse though. You know, like
yeah, nah, I saw that. I got that mouse by the way. So whenever I give the PC back, I'll make sure that the mouse is with it.
yeah, it's like in total like maybe like $550, $600 I spent. But still, you know, like with everything that I got, definitely better. I went down that route versus like through the
Yeah,
computer store.
yeah, for sure.
Because that you know that doesn't even include the motherboard, bro, or the PCU.
Yeah, that is
But it would just
true.
like equaled it out. Well,
I would say. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it would have been better to go to them, or I don't know, to be honest. If it's I don't I honestly don't fucking know. If they were gonna charge you
no, because
500 for GPU CPU, just imagine what they would have charged you for changing motherboard or swapping out PSU. I don't know. I don't know what prices is for that kind of stuff.
uh,
Because I
it
just
would have
do it
just
for
been more
free.
money.
I just do it for free. You know what I'm saying? I love to learn. You know, and I love to work
Yeah,
on stuff, problem solve with electronics, but I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm thinking like when you go to a mechanic, most of the stuff you're paying for is labor. You know what I'm saying? Like the part could be like 50 bucks,
yeah,
$100, and then your total's like $800. So it's like
facts.
that's why I just work on my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy the part and do it myself, and
Yeah,
that's it. Like they wanted to charge me $2,000 to change the ball joints
sheesh.
in my fucking car. That's the dealership, by the way. You know,
The fuck?
the Infinity dealership. And I was like, I told my dad, I said, "Yo, look at this crazy shit."
I
He's all
could just
like,
do it myself.
he said, "Just buy
Do
the
it
part."
yourself.
He said, "Buy the part,
And do
and
it
then
yourself.
we'll figure out a time to do this." And I said, "All right, bet." And only
Yeah, yeah,
the part only
exactly.
cost me like $100. I was like, these motherfuckers really trying to charge me two
Bro,
thousand dollars.
I'll tell you,
Labor
bro,
and
they're just
tax.
scamming.
Yeah.
They stay scamming, bro, for real. I don't know. I don't know. The dealership at least stay scamming, bro. It's like ridiculous what they be up to.
Yeah, I went to go get my tires changed, bro. So they said I needed 2 inner arms and 2 outers, and that shit was gonna be like $700.
You
But
talking
then
about the inner and
I
outer
looked it
tie
up,
rods?
bro. Yeah,
That's
for
crazy.
parts alone, it's 120, bro.
That's
So I'm just like,
wow.
bro, nah. I'm just gonna work on it, or I'm gonna get my wife's uncle to get on it. He's like, you just gotta give me $20 for the labor. I was like, bet.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes, bro.
Shit, it's all scam, bro. They gotta make their money, I guess, off of you. But damn,
Yeah, that's
it's like
wild.
what, 80% art charge? Nah, more than that.
Yeah, I don't know. There are certain things that I will go to a mechanic for. Like right now, I need to replace my clutch, pressure plate, and my flywheel. And looking at a video, I definitely don't want to do that shit. There's so much shit you have to take down the whole transmission, drain the transmission, and there's so much wires and bolts and shit. I'm just like, you know what? I need my car in a week,
To work.
not in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? If I do that myself, it's gonna take like a whole
Yeah.
fucking year. So that's why
Facts.
I'm like,
Facts.
there's some things that I can't do by myself, and I will do by myself. But there's other things I'm like, yeah, no, I won't do it. I won't touch it. But if I'm the type to go to the mechanic, I'm gonna make sure I'm standing there, and I'm making sure your ass is not fucking. You know, a lot of people like to believe that they fix an issue, but then try to cause another issue to bring you back. So it's like
Yeah, that
that's
makes
why
sense.
if you
Some
gonna
people are
work
scamming like that, bro.
if you gonna work on my car, I'm gonna be there waiting the whole time. I'm gonna be watching in the window. I'm gonna be right by. I want to make sure you're doing it right. I want to make sure you're not trying to fucking squeeze your way out and do the easy route. Do that shit the right way, and I'll always come back. Don't do no bullshit. Fucking stream is dog shit. Fuck.
Damn. Yeah, boys. I don't think I'm getting on tonight. That thing's still saying 99 hours.
Oh
Damn,
no.
that's crazy. When's your bedtime?
That's
Like around 10. Try to go to bed earlier, bro, because I've been waking up tired.
Bro, facts.
yeah,
I'll be
it's a
stupid
fact.
tired, bro. I be stupid tired.
Yeah.
Dog. In the morning I get there, I'm not even trying to stretch, bitch. I'm just trying to sleep.
Yeah, when they tell you, all right,
Uh-huh.
stretch, I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Like, come on, Rich. Ain't no one got time to stretch, bitch. Let's just go to work, bro. Come on now.
I ain't gonna
Uh-huh.
lie. Some days I'll be waking up. I'm like, you know what? I only get half the point if I show up late. I could just show up 4 hours late right now, and then
That's
go back to
wild.
bed.
That's wild, right? You could,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah, but
you
I'm just
4 hours
like,
out of money.
bags. That's why
So
I'm like, nah, I need the money. I gotta go
how
to work.
how do you be
Uh-huh.
taking Saturdays off?
Bro, I just don't show up, man.
That's
Real
wild.
talk.
You just don't say nothing.
Nah, Hector actually talked to me today, bro. He's like, Jose, like, you didn't show up Saturday. I was like, nah, I didn't. He's like, you know, it's mandatory, right? I was like, yeah, I know. He's like, he's like, you know, if you don't show up, uh, you get in trouble. I'm like, yeah, I got the. I was like, I know, I get the point. I just took the point. He's like, oh, all right.
Uh-huh.
It's just 1 point, bro. You need
Yeah.
6 points to get fired.
Yeah, you
Facts.
need 6. Yeah.
For some reason,
Yeah.
that motherfucker, Hector, he liked to bully me for some reason. I don't know why.
He
I don't know.
bullied me
Why,
too.
bro?
He
I
telling
don't
me,
know why he straight bully. Like one time I was wrapping up a fucking a pallet, and I was pulling the saran wrap off to like crumble it up and stick it in between the edges of the boxes. This motherfucker takes my saran wrap and just pulls it, and he's like fucking with it and fucking it up, and he's like, "Oops,
oh yeah, I did remember that.
I didn't
Yeah.
see you there."
Well,
I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean you ain't see me there, motherfucker? I'm right in front of you." But I think
Damn.
it's all in good intention. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
yeah,
like
trying to.
it's
By
not
the
like
way, he's
he's
just
like
joking around.
yeah he's not like trying to pull me and give me a fucking wedgie or anything like that. But it's just like it's more
But
like
he's just trying to sun you. That's it,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? There's this one time I was going to break. I was going to lunch. Happened. I don't know how this shit happened, but I said something and to the guy I told Hector I said yeah he's gonna cover me on lunch, and he said something like, oh, he said, oh, look at him, he don't need, he said, look at how, he said something like, oh, look at him, he don't need lunch, like saying I was fat. I'm like, that's brazy. I'm like,
Oh
bro,
shit.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean, bro? He's saying, he said
That's
some
wild,
shit. He's
bro.
like, yeah, he said, but it looks at him, he don't need to eat. I was all like, bro, what the fuck I do to you? Like, what are you fucking picking on me for?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you be sitting there. So, yeah.
It was after. What you mean I be sitting there? What the fuck you mean? Bitch,
No, I'm joking. But yeah,
I be working, big dog. What you talking about?
yeah.
But it was after I told him after remember you was in front of me. He was like, "Hey Caesar, are you he said something. Are you Cuban?" Or he's like, "You are you Spanish?" I said, "Yeah." And he was all like, "What kind of Spanish?" I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Puerto Rican." And you said it right in front of me. He's like, "Oh, I thought you were white." Ever since after I guess he found out I was
Oh yeah.
Spanish
Oh yeah.
is when he started fucking around with me like that. I
Bro,
was like,
your name
oh.
alone, bro. Like, come on now. You ain't white.
Oh, I don't know, bro. Some people think I'm Russian, bro. I don't know. I got one
Uh-huh.
Russian, Cuban, and I think there was one like European or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Mm.
But yeah, after that day, bro, he just like fucking trying to sun me. I'm like, boy, sometimes I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever. I don't give the same energy.
Yeah.
I don't give the same energy back because you my supervisor. I'm gonna treat you like a boss. I'm not gonna treat you like a homie. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, exactly.
because
Yeah.
look what happened to G. You feel me? G
Damn.
was such a
That's
homie
facts.
with his line leads and shit, and then look who got the promotion. That's why I would never be a homie to the bosses. Just the coworkers. You know what I'm saying? Like the people I know that don't have big roles. So it's like
Yeah.
You?
to you too, Timmy.
Yeah,
The
it's
fuck?
true.
Yeah.
The fuck?
G was
Yeah.
pissed, bro. He's like, man,
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
was.
bro,
He was.
Yeah, bro.
you can't give up, bro. You know,
That's what I'm
next time.
saying. You can't give up, bro. Don't get upset. Just be upset why you didn't get it. Like just know why. 'Cause apparently,
Yeah.
I guess it's just the shit. I don't know. He was getting lazy or some
Yeah.
shit, and just I guess what he was doing just wasn't. I guess it just wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't fucking professional or
Yeah,
something.
he's yeah. Yeah.
So You gotta
That's crazy though,
understand, bro.
man. When Richard went away though, G was the one that filled in for him.
Exactly. You remember that
You
he
know,
was
so
gone a
it's
whole
like,
day.
yeah, and G was the one that
Oh
was like
yeah,
in
he
charge.
did. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was weird. I was like, how is it that Raphael got the promotion when G was literally trusted with the whole day off?
Exactly, bro.
You know,
Exactly. That just makes me think, like, bro.
didn't really.
At the end of the day, it's just work. There ain't no friendship at work. You feel me? It's
No,
just
no, no.
Yeah,
it's just get your money. Cause if realistically, if I was in Raphael's position and I knew how hard G was trying to go for it, I would have asked. I would have said, "Hey, I'm flattered, but what's going on with G? You know, if I take this position, you know how hard he wants it. You know how that's gonna make me look. You know, like I don't want no shit like that, bro. I don't want like if someone's working hard for it, just give it to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't turn around and give it to me, cause then he's gonna fucking
yeah.
hate. He gonna end up hating
Uh,
me. But it's just like, bro, I'm just trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying? But it's not personal. You know, they say it's not personal. It's just business. That's exactly what it is.
That's facts.
Cause I know
yeah.
Rafael's just trying to feed his family in Cuba. You know what I'm saying? I know he sent money over to them in Cuba and shit. So it's just like he saw the opportunity. He's all like,
Well,
hell yeah, I'll
that's
take
fine.
it. Sorry, G.
Yeah,
And it's weird now because now G has
Hell.
to respond. G has to listen to Raphael now because he's a line lead now. So it's like, oof. Imagine that a
it's
promotion
a
you
tough
wanted.
situation, man.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I was low key kind of upset just mostly because it's like, where the fuck was like just there's more than one person in that pack out. You know what I'm saying? That could have been eligible for that role. Like, why the fuck you didn't go around and tell people, hey, there's a position opening for a line lead if you want, apply here, and you know what I'm saying, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Like, why did you just hand pick like Raphael? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been Jose, it could have been Timothy, it could have been me, it could have been Patricia. Patricia said they approached her and she turned it down. Well, I'm not too sure how credible that is.
Really?
I'm not too sure how
Oh
credible that
no.
is,
How?
but
Well, she did say that, so I mean, you gotta believe it. He doesn't.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's true or not, but she said that they did, and I was like, damn, really? That's crazy.
I don't think he
Crazy.
would lie and
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. I
Nah,
don't think he would.
nah, I don't
No.
think so
Yeah.
either.
She. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got the.
Nah, if I got approached, I would have asked me like, "What about G though?"
Exactly, you know what I'm
You know?
saying?
What about other people? Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, they're like, "Nah, we just don't want to go in that direction." Then
Exactly. Then
I'll
then you go,
be like,
okay,
"Okay,
yeah, you flattered. At that point, you're just flattered. But
yeah,
honestly, it's not his. It's not. At the end of the day, I do believe it's his fault. He probably did end up slacking to a point where, they just didn't. They were just like, you know.
well, man, what's it called? Jose from Third Shift, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
he was like asking me, he's like, bro, well, why you think he didn't get it? He's like, real talk, like just between me and you. I was like, honestly, bro, I was like, I just think like he's a little too close with the female coworkers.
Mm,
You know
Ah.
that can like lead to trouble with HR and all that. Maybe they saw it as a risk.
yeah.
I was like, that's really the only reason I can see because I didn't see GB lazy. I saw him work hard.
No. No. He works hard too. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
I think ever
Yeah.
since, like you said, like he's messing around and stuff. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's just been
Yeah. No. No.
just like focused on
Yeah.
that and not like towards like the end. You know what I'm saying? Like towards definitely after he got the promotion or after
Uh-huh.
Rafael got the promotion, that's when he started getting getting
Yeah. He
pissed and
hardly
shit.
cares no more.
oh
But a
yeah,
little bit,
100%.
I
No,
want to
no.
say like a little bit before, like maybe like a week before, or whenever he started just like getting distracted. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when I feel like he dropped the ball there.
Yeah.
Like focus
No,
on
I mean,
your
I
shit.
agree now. He's just chilling, but I'm talking about like up to the decision where it was led up to it. I
Yeah,
mean, unless I didn't see things, I thought he was working hard the whole way through
was
to the
definitely,
decision.
was definitely, was definitely,
Yeah.
especially when he
Yeah.
when he took over the day for Richard. That's when he had to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got
But
all
He
green
didn't
and
even get a
everything.
raise either. That's
mm,
another problem there.
really,
He
Yeah,
didn't
he
get
got
a
the tech
raise.
position. Mhm.
oh, I heard
No.
he
I
was trying
mean.
to go to. Wait,
Yeah.
what's going on? What position you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was trying to go
Better
to
me
machine
or
operator.
I don't know.
Oh,
G? You talking about G over here?
yeah.
No. Oh. Hmm.